sometimes it can be so frustrating as a new YouTube creator to deal with that YouTube algorithm. At times, I don't know whether it wants me to put out a video about this topic or maybe that topic, or sometimes I feel like it doesn't want me on YouTube at all. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're talking all about how to grow your YouTube channel. So I know it can be very frustrating as a new creator exactly what that YouTube algorithm wants from us and exactly what sort of videos we should be putting out in order to get the number of views and the number of subscribers that we want. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some of my own growth strategies and exactly how I have implemented them on this channel. So let's get started. And my growth strategy number one is to choose a trending topic or to choose a topic with a large volume of search going on. In terms of trending topics, I'm sure you guys have heard the Uncle Roger and Harsha Patel cooking egg fried rice video, and that has gotten, I think, around 10 million views already. So if I were a small YouTuber, what I'd try to do is either make a reaction video, or if I had a cooking channel, I would try to do something like maybe trying to recreate the egg fried rice that Harsha Patel did in her first video. In this way, YouTube will pick up on the keywords on your title and also promote your video to people who are watching that same video. And because of the high volume of people who are watching that video, even if you just get a very, very small percentage of the viewers to watch your video, it's still going to be a very big amount. So this, I think, is the reason why reaction videos are so popular. It's a very quick and easy way to capitalize on whatever is trending at the moment. But for me, I find this very difficult simply because I am a little bit of a slower thinker. So I actually started to do this in a different way. And what I did is I chose topics that would be searched for quite often. And that's why I have a lot of how-to videos on my channel. So for instance, when I started to do this channel, I started with designer handbags and I was doing unboxing videos. I was also doing handbag reviews. So I think I put out first 2 videos, and then I realized kind of that the designer handbag niche, so to say, is quite big, but it's not quite as big as I would like it to be. I mean, even if you look at the largest YouTubers who are in this sort of niche, they only have around 500,000 or less in terms of subscribers. So if I were a new YouTuber and I'm going to try to get part of that niche, I would want to look for something that is much larger in terms of the volume, because I would know that more people are searching for that particular topic. So what I did is something that is really, really crazy, and I decided to do a how to propagate a pothos video. I know this sounds absolutely insane going from designer handbags to houseplants, but houseplants was something that I was actually interested in. And when I searched for how to propagate a pothos, I realized that the first video that came out had 4.5 million views. That isn't really so great as compared to a trending topic like the egg fried rice, but at the same time, 4.5 million views is quite big as compared to a lot of these designer hauls, which at most get around 100,000 views. So I thought, okay, I'm good enough to do a video on houseplants. Let's just try this as a third video. So my how to propagate a pothos went live, and I saw that it wasn't getting any views. Unfortunately, because I saw that it wasn't getting any views, I decided not to continue talking about houseplants. So this was actually a big mistake on my part, because a month later that video started to take off, and that video really took off in terms of the number of people who were searching for that topic. And because my video was relatively recent as compared to the other videos that had been made on how to propagate a pothos, Google and YouTube was actually advertising my video to be watched first. So that's how I was able to bring in a very large audience to my channel in a short period of time. So definitely reaction videos and how-to videos are a great way to drive traffic to your channel. So my second growth strategy is to actually research other YouTubers who are in your niche and to emulate them. By emulate, of course, I don't mean to copy. All I mean to do is to actually research and to see what is popular on their channel. So I'm going to take the example of Chase Amy because she's one of my favorite YouTubers on this platform, and she has a channel all about designer handbags as well. So I went over to her channel, and then what I wanted to do is look under the videos tab and rank the videos from the most popular. Right away, I could see that on her channel, anything that had to do with ranking handbags or best to worst in terms of mini bags or in terms of crossbody bags were doing extremely well. So I did this for a few other YouTubers, and I noticed right away there was that trend of best to worst. So what I did is I actually came up with my own video of ranking, which is my top 10 Louis Vuitton handbags to start your designer handbag collection. And that video did extremely well at first, but I'm not really sure what happened, because in the first few days it was doing extremely well and being promoted to all of my subscribers as well as non-subscribers, but then all of a sudden it took a nosedive when I actually introduced another video. So I'm unsure exactly what happened with the YouTube algorithm here, but in terms of bringing in views to my channel, it also did extremely well. So that's definitely another strategy that you can take, especially if you have already found your YouTube niche and you are already doing videos about a certain topic. My third YouTube growth strategy is to think about a topic and how you can do it differently. So this one is kind of funny because sometimes we have resources that we really want to talk about. In my case, I have certain handbags that I really want to talk about. And even though they may not be popular in terms of search, and you can always go on YouTube and try to search for that topic and see how many views other videos are getting, you still want to talk about it because obviously you have the resource and obviously you have the experience to talk about things like this. So in the case of my Chanel Coco handle, I did a little bit of research on it, and I found out that the highest view count for any video on the Coco handle was only around 118K. So I knew going into making that video that there's not really going to be a large market of viewers who want to look at that video, but how can I actually get a larger share of that market who may be researching on that video topic? So what I did is I thought about what is everybody doing, or what can I do that is different from everybody else? And I saw that everybody was always saying how wonderful the bag is, and they were always giving all of the pros of the handbag. So I thought, what if I just did the opposite? And that was my exact premises for that video. So I entitled it Before You Buy the Chanel Coco Handle, and then I said I would be talking about what I didn't like about the handbag. So actually in the video itself, I talked both about the pros and the cons, but because I had given the video a sort of clickbait title, and because it sounded very different from all the other videos that was on the Chanel Coco handle, people kept clicking on that video, and you can see that it does have quite a number of views. It has 35,000 views as of filming this video, which is pretty good for somebody who only has 2,500 subscribers on her channel, and for the fact that not a lot of people were actually using the term or searching for the term Chanel Coco handle. Moving on to growth strategy number 4, and that is to talk about different topics on your YouTube channel. I know that this might sound very controversial to some, especially if you are used to hearing that you need to find your niche and you need to only do videos about one topic so that people will really look for you. In the old YouTube algorithm, this might be true simply because the more subscribers you have, your videos are really just pushed out to those subscribers, and because they watch it on that specific topic, they're more likely to click on the video, and therefore your subscriber base will keep growing. But in the new YouTube algorithm, I think that it is okay to try out different topics, and this way you really get a chance to feel for the topic, and you really get a chance to develop yourself as a creator, because I know that talking about different topics may be difficult, especially if there are different things involved. Like, I realize that talking about houseplants is difficult because you need to grow them first before you can talk about them. So anyways, for me, I really believe in talking about different topics, because now the way that the YouTube algorithm works is it actually thinks about the viewer and the viewer's preferences. So for instance, if YouTube has a viewer that is only interested in designer handbags, it will push out my designer handbag videos to that viewer. But if I have another viewer who is interested in houseplants, then it will still have a chance to push out my channel to that viewer simply because I do have videos on houseplants in this channel. So definitely I would explore a few different topics. I mean, don't talk about everything. Try to limit the number of topics that you do talk about in your channel, but I feel that as a new YouTuber, this is definitely a very good growth strategy, especially since you're able to explore a lot of different topics. You're able to have a wider reach. And then I think in the future, if I really do decide that I want to just do one topic, I can move those subscribers, or I can move the viewers of those into a separate channel. And I can easily reach the monetization, so the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers, if I already have a very solid subscriber base. So right now I'm not too worried that I don't have like a whole bunch of subscribers. What I'm trying to do is get the most number of views that I can for this channel. So I'm sure right now some of you are probably thinking, what about my subscribers? So yes, this is a different type of method. It focuses really on viewers rather than getting subscribers. And I think that the subscribers will follow eventually. And I think that it builds an actual more solid subscriber base. So I don't want my subscriber base to be made up of people who are my friends and just subscribe to me because they know me, or my family and they're just trying to support me, but they're not actually really interested in the topics that I want to talk about. Simply because if I have a subscriber base like that and I make new videos, YouTube will automatically push those videos out to the subscribers and see what their reaction is. If the reaction is bad, or maybe they're not even on YouTube because you know, parents may not even have, or may have just made a YouTube channel in order to subscribe to you, your video might get killed by the YouTube algorithm, or your video might not be given quite a good chance to be shown to other people on the YouTube platform. So that's the reason why in terms of subscribers, I don't mind having a very small count, especially as a new channel. What I'm trying to do is really find subscribers who subscribe to my channel because they enjoy my content, whether I am talking about handbags, whether I'm talking about houseplants, or whether I'm talking about YouTube. And I really feel that this way it's they are there for you as a YouTuber and as a creator, rather than just talking about your topic. And it really, really builds that sort of community that you really want to be focusing on. But of course, with this being said, you shouldn't talk about too many random topics simply because your energies will be everywhere. You just really want to focus on the things that you're very good at and focus on the ones that are well received by your YouTube audience. And you will see that even though I talk about multiple topics on this channel, I do try to make at least a few videos about that topic, especially since once you have funneled the viewers into your channel, you really want them to binge watch your videos. And the way I do that is I actually create playlists. So I have playlists for my plans, for my authentication videos, and for my designer handbag reviews as well. So you want to do at least a few videos about every topic. And of course, that will also help you get a feel for the topic as well. My YouTube strategy number 5 is to comment on other people's videos and to use SEO, or search engine optimization. So for commenting, that's self-explanatory, and for SEO, this is actually an entire video in itself. So I will put that in a separate video from this one. Lastly, my number 1 tip for growing on YouTube is to really be consistent and to really put out good content videos. So I know that this one can be a bit frustrating, especially on YouTube, when we have put in so many hours and really just seen that our video flops, or maybe it's not getting the number of views that we want it to get. And I've been there, you know, I put in a lot of hours also behind the camera, and I started YouTube simply because I was not very good at public speaking and I wanted to improve my public speaking skills. But this allows me to do it in a more private environment than actually going out there and speaking to people. And I really have to put in a lot of hours in order to make every single video in terms of the filming part. So my editing, I've gotten pretty fast at editing, but in terms of filming, I still take like 40 takes before I get one video out there. And I really know how it feels as a new YouTuber, but I think that if you are consistent, if you are really consistently putting out good content, definitely the YouTube algorithm will reward you for that. Anyways, that is it for this strategies video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please do hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below which strategy you have tried implementing in your own YouTube channel, or maybe you have your own strategies that you would like to share. Please do comment down below. If you are interested in videos like this, also consider subscribing to my channel by pressing the subscribe button. And as always, please do take care, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye. Say hi to the camera. Camera, there you go. You see the camera? Yeah. Bye.